Ja, warteก่อน
Alright, there's another video for you prepared. I'm gonna continue with my commentary as we're driving. Coming down this little hill here, when you turn your head to your right hand side, we have a hatch, and behind that hatch is our maintenance car park. During the filming, it was the technical car park, means all the sound, the camera, the light equipment was stored over there. Nowadays, the maintenance car park we call Dusty Haven, and all our set decorators, the arts department, landscapers, gardeners, painters, everyone who is working on the set is located over there. Looking to the left between that fence and the road is what we call Animal Kingdom. All animals which were needed for the movies were located over there. Animals like horses, cows, goats, sheep, ducks, chicken, even a moonwalking rooster called Michael Jackson they had here for the movies. And if you ask yourself if some from the sheep of the Alexander farm made it into the movies, no, they were too modern looking, so they had special trained sheep. For Lord of the Rings, they had the Suffolk breed, they're a bit darker in the legs, darker in the face, and for the Hobbit movies, they had the Arab Power sheep. Looking to the left here is where the base camp was located. Means all the trailers for wardrobe and makeup, but also catering tent up to 500 people. And of course, they also offered second breakfast. There were no excuses for skinny hobbits over here. And coming around this corner, looking to the left, you can see a little hill and some pine trees. There's a little gap between those pine trees, and that is when the Alexander farm first time appeared in the Lord of the Rings movies. Actually, it's a very popular scene. It's where Frodo and Gandalf encounter. So if you want, you're very welcome to speak along out loud and enjoy the last seconds of our drive.
Wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
So, as precise as our bus, when you exit, please take all your belongings. There's a rubbish bin on the right hand side behind that gate. Also some umbrellas, we might need them today, but they're quite large, so one should be enough for two. And there are also toilets on the left hand side. Will be the last toilets to the Green Dragon in 1.5 hours. Afterwards, I meet you at the wooden Hobbiton sign. Thanks, Paul, for driving, and I'll see you out there.
Thank you.
Because of our beautiful scenery, which I also can understand very good. It's beautiful, you're gonna see in the next seconds, and everyone is welcome anyways. Perfect. My name's Inka. I will be your tour guide today. I'm from Germany. Maybe you heard my accent already, but until now no one had problems to understand what I was saying. Hope it stays like that. So if you have any questions during our tour, just let me know. Perfect. Before we enter, a little safety briefing. We have many gardeners working in our set. They're doing a really great job. They just tried to fix that grass over here. So always when you see grass, try to stay on the path and don't walk on the grass. Furthermore, we also have some fences. Some might be electrical, better don't touch them. And also we have many gates and ropes. There are no obstacles to overcome. They're there for some reason, so please leave them as they are. I'm gonna open 2 hobbit holes for you today, but then only in my instructions, please. No vaping and smoking until the Green Dragon. Also no tripods and drones. And furthermore, we have an amazing lake. It's a huge lake, but we're not Smeargo, Deargo. We're not going diving into the lake. Won't be any ring in it anyway, so please try to stay away from the lake as well. There's one exception at the Green Dragon, because sometimes you get to see eel around there. There you can go a little bit closer, but otherwise, try to stay away from the lake. Perfect. Last but not least, it's a fully guided tour. It doesn't mean you need to listen to all my content I'm gonna share in between. You can also stand a little bit in the background. Take your time for pictures, but when I move, we all move together as a group. All clear? Perfect. And I want to point out one scene before we enter. It's the first Hobbit movie. We have Bilbo Baggins. He wakes up all the way up and back, and where he lives, he noticed the 13 dwarfs that live without him. Can someone maybe name the 13 dwarfs I just talked about? The book readers. No. Yeah, you can name them? All of them?
Balin, Dwalin, Ori, Nori, Biffer, Boffer, Bomber, Owen, Glowen, Thorin, Oak, and Shield. I'm up to 10.
Yeah.
I said Owen and Glowen. Owen and Glowen.
The two brothers.
Philly and Killy.
Yes, very good. I think it was the first time I asked that question someone could answer. Sometimes I had a little bit, like, but not all of them. Really good. Okay. So yeah, those 13 dwarves and Gunnar left without Bilbo, so he grabs his contract, he runs through the whole Shire waving his contract, he runs through chicken, through pumpkins, over fences, and then he exits that way, we're shortly gonna enter, and shouts out something very loud, iconic sentence. Some of you know, you probably do know, maybe someone else. What is he shouting out while he's exiting the Shire? I tried to give you a little bit of an introduction. So there is one man, he asks, Mr. Bilbo, where are you off to? Bilbo answers, can't stop, I'm already late. And then the man says again, late for what? And then Bilbo says, yes, very good, I'm going on an adventure. So if you want to recreate that scene, you can do that when we enter, because it's the same way he's running out, I'm going on an adventure. Otherwise, I would say, let's go on our adventure. If you want your first impression, we have around 10 minutes over here. I'm going to start sharing some content in around 5 minutes, but otherwise you can take many pictures. I can also help you out if you want to. Please don't walk much further than the tree on the left hand side, much further than the bottom of the triangle, but otherwise, your time.
Yeah, they have stored stuff inside.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. When I enter here, I think I'm in a different world. I think, yeah, it's magical, peaceful, beautiful, green. I hear the birds, and yeah, that's a different world. Welcome to my office. I love it every day. But also when you look in the gardens, the vegetables, do you think everything is real? Also the vegetables you can see over here. Yes. Yes, everything. Very nice, optimistic group. It's 98%, so almost all is real. What is not real? For example, you can see the box on the table, the brown one, or also the blue one on the ground. Those vegetables are not real. But the big pumpkin over here, that's a real one. And we have many more pumpkins to come. I think some are huge. Our gardeners taking part in giant pumpkin competitions. But yeah, there's one which is artificial. I'm going to tell you later which one is that. So they were growing here.
For you and your friends, right? There is one place that has electric wires, like she said, right? You're going to see it. No, I don't think you're going to see it. I think that was for the what animals? Like the sheets or the... like the sheets or the...
What's the state of the chest? That would be a neat trivia.
Wait, can they go inside?
When you look at that Hobbit house, what do you see? What little job could this Hobbit do? What occupation? Yeah, next to it. Very good. I had some people, they said it's our barbecue Hobbit almost. So yeah, smoking fish, eel.
The back down there. They have like the back and then you can cup and a bucket and oil there and a counter.
And afterwards I'm gonna open the first door. Behind those doors, it's not much, I can tell you, it's on the exterior movie set, but still you get the chance to have a look inside. And if you wish, we can take pictures in front or inside the doors. Yeah, just make sure you have your family member ready, your camera, and then, yeah, we take many pictures. Sounds good?
What's that? It's a door opening one. Yeah. I want to go in.
But yeah, nowadays they replace plastic leaves, but still a huge project. Don't ask me how much it costs, they didn't tell me. I guess a lot. But yeah, even birds don't notice, so birds playing it out, bees fly around, they don't care if it's an artificial tree or a real tree. Other things which are artificial over here, the pumpkin. Not a real pumpkin, so that's the first one, which is not a real pumpkin, and the only one also in our movie set which is not a real one. When we travel later back by bus, remember that pumpkin? Because it's the one where Bilbo jumps over while he's going on his adventure. So remember that pumpkin over there. Other things in front of back end, we have the stairs over here. The stairs are still originally from Lord of the Rings, 1919. Anyone wish pictures over here? No, you all good?
I think we're good. You want me to
Oh, we have to get one at that end.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please. Here.
All right.
Thank
You also
you.
want to see the party sign? A little bit more to the right hand side. Pumpkin, party sign, and tree.
And the act of the place growth, seesaws are standing,
I tell you, stand near that.
okay, do a head down.
Come on.
So they had kids. 3 nights they had them. introduce you to my lovely colleague Logan, taking care of you in the next.
I can see the bed
The
there.
other side, I'll also your bartender and the green dragon. You don't want to miss on your drink. Otherwise, welcome, Logan.
And I want to go in.
All right.
You're ready? Let's go.
You can sit in the chair or take the chair. You sit in the chair. Don't put the legs on the chair, you can sit in the chair. You can sit. Yeah, that's very good.
Only time it's ever come in here.
Okay, sit. Don't put legs on it. Just... Oh, okay. Just sit there. Just sit.
Yeah, I've just seen that. I'm a musician, but I don't know that. I played
I
guitar.
had one guy who was singing it. I didn't know if there was some using the movie set.
No, I played guitar. That's the saddest thing in my life.
Yeah.
Other than movies. The only benefit of being short is I'm not going to get my head anywhere near. It's the only time in 30 years it's coming handy.
They're all glued.
Yeah, it feels like someone's tried to move it because it's a bit loose.
yeah. Probably.
Not this
Open the door. That's how. Yes, from reviews. That's what sometimes. Your heart. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, most of that's it.
See?
So the stove is warm, it's not hot, we can touch that one. It's only warm, it's not a real fire. Also the water works at the water pump over there.
Yeah, I just seen that, yeah.
And many of the details many people miss are the measurements of our little hobbits. So they're at that beam over here. If you want to compare if your hobbit size, probably it only works for her. If you want to have a look if she's hobbit size. Hi.
Yeah, very picture.
It's a lucky
Minnie, can you?
After the doctor key. There.
Is it? Maybe the first aid. That's what we can do. I think maybe the one open though. No, I don't think so. They just oh, we don't. Look in the mirror.
I'll show you. For me, please.
Okay, let's see what's in there.
And how cute is this little fire?
The blackie?
Yeah.
The black Swiss dog?
There you
Let's go out inside and see again. I'll show you the first one that we didn't go inside it.